Hey guys, and welcome back to a video. I know it's been a while, but there's been a reason why. But this will most likely be the last video I record for a while because I'm going to be moving. Actually, Sunday. So today's Wednesday and I'm moving in a couple of days. So I'm excited, but also terrified. But I thought I would get done with going through my last 4 sketchbooks. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sketchbooks I've completed. So let's get started with sketchbook number 41. This was kind of like a dump page. This is my friend Seth from college. But yeah, there's multiple sketchbooks. I should probably lay them all out actually. So there's this one. This is sketchbook number 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, and 46. Y'all actually got to see me work on this one quite a bit. And this one, I believe. I'm not sure about this one. Also, I'm so sorry for my chair making so much noise. But yeah. I'm going to skip the first page since we already looked at it. Also, it's me. I don't know what these names are, but yeah. Oh, these are names of artists. That was interesting looking at their work. There's Apollo. She's actually right here, right now. She's the cutest little bean in the world. These are some oil pastels that I was trying out. A couple of little drawings and stuff for mock-ups for my this is when I started planning for my senior show. This was the layout for my senior show and everything I was going to try to do. This is an idea I wanted to do but it never happened. This ended up turning into something similar but not exactly. More stuff. Someone standing with a broom that I drew really quickly. A lot of these ended up turning into actual pieces. This one turned into an actual piece. This one did as well. These two did not. This one did. And this one did not. Trying to draw some random stuff. I like drawing random like bubbles with like texture in them, like strange shaped bubbles. This is a clown I did. I love this. This was like my favorite piece for a while. Figuring out some money stuff. Randomness. I like this page a lot. A random like poem I did for class. This was an old OC from a thing I had made called The Void. This started off with a Bible verse and this slowly turned into random stuff. I think it's like a diary writing. Apollo and some random stuff. Hey baby. She keeps coming up to me and rubbing on my legs. Random stuff. Never have I ever loved more than I love you, and yet you are my reflection. Basically, pride. Gave her a unibrow though. And then there's the queen herself, Ooey the frog. I love Ooey. I really like the shading on this, but this is my character Daiki. I was drawing her. I've thought about selling her, like selling my old Lore Olympus characters, or I could just make them to my own thing and have them as part of my story that I'm writing. Random stuff that I was looking at. And an eyeball from Naruto. My friend Ben, and there was a water jug sitting somewhere else, and I drew both of them as like such a large jug. The water must be so delicious. And a light switch for some reason. Life drawings in class instead of doing class stuff. This was in my history class. I did not want to do any work. A random bottle of water. I need water, but juice. Ooey with her in a tent, and cat with a very nice mustache. Mustache. Randomness. Some acrylics that are stuck together. I had these like multicolored pencils. I still have them. I don't know where they're at. But yeah, I have them somewhere. But I was just filling the pages with like random designs with them in it to test them out. And there it is again. Me working on my signature. Not sure I like that. Random stuff. Paperwork. This was me drawing, getting ready for my Feeding the 5,000 drawing, which this ended up being how the characters looked in it. Oh my gosh, my brain's not working. But this is a friend of mine from school. It's like, can I finish this piece? So many thoughts in the mind of the artist. What thoughts are in the mind of this artist? But I drew her while she was drawing me for class. And then she drew this. Some stuff, paperwork, Seth's drawings, and I think mine. Yeah. Oh dear. That comes from a meme off of YouTube here, actually. Drawing random stuff. More random stuff. I think that's the Fortnite bear, like the cuddle team leader or something like that. And then random stuff in my room. Random stuff again. Hey Apollo. Face. This is when I went to Florida for the first time. I went to Disney. I was at the Mouse Kingdom. And I drew some mice. Just random stuff. More of those weird shapes that I randomly put in the color. I love doing these. I don't know what this is. Random stuff from UCF. Some paperwork. Random characters. Ghetto Mickey. Okay. More stuff like that. This. Random sketchies. Me writing a song and like part of a song and some ideas for some things. Hair is bad, rest is good. On the way back to North Carolina from Florida for a mission trip, I drew a picture of my friend Sid, and I was sitting in the back seat. My friend David Michael, and some of the things I was seeing on the way home. Oh, actually, my friend Sid's water bottle, funny enough. And I drew those weird bubble things around it again. I need to get back into those. They're so fun. Random swatches. And then I filled the rest of this page with leftover paint from a project. I was following one of Myra Blier's videos, just trying to fill the sketchbook up in all honesty. So all these are like from ideas from hers. I love this face. He's funny. A sleepy star. A face. Ooey again. Some random faces again. More random faces. Kermit. And a fish man. And then my little brother wrote this note because he took one of my things out of the fridge. He's like, sorry, I'm getting it. I'll pay you back. He left like $5 in the fridge. And I was like, I'm fine with this. The drink only cost me $2. So, but that is sketchbook number 41. These stickers are from a little bit everywhere. Most of these are from the Amazon or from the mountains on vacations. I love this one. The Coca-Cola one. I love the Coca-Cola store in Florida. That is like my favorite place to visit. So I got this one from a sticker pack. Bucky's sticker pack. And sketchbook number 42. This one is very tiny. So I may need to zoom in if I can. Oh, too far. There we go. But I started the sketchbook at Disney. I literally just wrote those words in it, and then I started actually drawing in it a week later. But there's Ooey, my little frog OC. Has changed quite a bit since then. A flower, a strawberry. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, the first sketchbook I went through, I used from the dates of January 14th of 2024 to March 13th of 2024. This is from March 8th, 2024 to January from April 9th of 2024. So it took me about a month to fill this up. I thought it took me longer than that. Apparently not. But yeah, I started this book at Disney. A little flower on a piece of gum. A strawberry. Even when the flowers blew up, my God, it's still there for me. Agree. Based. Okay. Just some flowers I glued in here. I put this in here so this wouldn't stick because this is acrylic paint. But it's from like the butterfly in the sky. I can fly twice as high, reading. It's reading rainbows. I just got like really inspired by that, and then suddenly drew all this, or painted technically. But yeah, these are some pastels. Oh no, these aren't pastels. These are Gel sticks. I was just drawing random stuff. I don't like having a sketchbook this tiny because it's hard for me to draw because I draw larger than I used to. But these are some random portraits of random people off the internet. I think Pinterest. More random Pinterest things. I don't think this was off of Pinterest, but I think I was inspired by something I saw on Pinterest. Random elf lady. More of these weird bubbly things in an eyeball. It's called Memory. Cool beans. Oh, the misery. Oh, me going on a tangent about to be more spontaneous of my goals and all that. Don't be afraid to create the work you want to create. I need to put that on a sticker and stick it on my forehead. Oh, my first ooey comic, not comet. A comet. It flies through the sky. Wow. No, a comic. I'm in contemporary. I don't want to be here. Take me to the circus, lads. The beauty of the boredom surrounding my mind, it brings me sorrow. Take me to the circus. I really like how Uwe is drawn in these. Take me to the circus, ye puny mortal. I remember my friend Ben just looking back and seeing me draw this, and he's just like, are you okay? I'm like, yes, I'm fine. Oh, wait, I forgot to put the sticker back, and not sticker, the piece of paper back between these two. But I was just like, yep, I'm fine. I'm just crazy. But everyone already knows that, so it's okay. These pages are stuck together. Sticky pages. I like the way they feel, though. Me measuring stuff for my senior show. More sketchies for senior show stuff. Oh, here we go. Karma water. Good. Art museums are places of moral confusion. Culture should be shared. How though when most cultural art is obtained in questionable ways? How are we to share cultures? Oh, this was just ideas. This page will get bleed, ah ha ha ha, throomp. I'm so confused. Jesus ascending. I didn't do these as a part of my thing, but I would like to go back and do that. Technically, I did do an ascending. I called it the Great Commission, but it was Jesus just hovering over the earth pretty much. It was actually a really cool piece. More of that. These are with Crayola markers, and they were dry markers, so it was hard to do stuff. Jesus returning to earth. I never actually ended up doing that as a thing. Oh, these are stuck together, but some random flowers I found and stuck in here. I went through like a phase where I did nothing but like glue flowers into my sketchbook. There's a hair in there. Ew. That is gross. Oh no. These just be a piece of fuzz. That is a hair. There we go. More just random little googly eye man. Googly eye octopus creature. More weird creatures. He has 2 heads. More weird. I like this page. I was playing around with textures mostly, but I was also drawing eyeballs. I really need to start drawing eyes like that again because I loved it. I'm definitely not thinking about starting Inktober in April. Haha. I really should probably start Inktober next year, but if I do, I might do a YouTube video on it. But I'm also starting my new job, not this coming week, but the week after. So it's gonna be a lot of change. This looks like a middle school doodle. It really does. I like this though. I like this page. It's so colorful. Colors. Karma water. I love Karma water. It's like one of my favorite drinks. Karma water. Sponsor me. Please, or partner with me. I would love to do an art themed like paintings or sketchbooks or something completely based off of your brand. I love Karma water. I can't say water right though. I say water. My accent and the way I was raised, I say water. But no one understands what I mean when I say water or oil. So I have to say water and oil. Oil colors. Oil colors. It's oil. Not oil colors. Oil paints. It's oil paints. Not oil paints. Oil paints. My accent is horrifying though. So I put on like a fake accent whenever I'm doing YouTube videos sometimes. Just so people can actually understand me. But there's my mother and the mother and the father. Oompa loompa boopity doo. But yeah, I say mama and daddy. It's not daddy, it's daddy. Get it right, guys. I'm just kidding. Why does the pressure in my ears keep changing? Sorry, it's just like, I hate it when that happens. Some charcoals of outside on my porch. There's a birdhouse on the porch, so yeah. Some random leaf stamps. I did like a little nature walk and did stuff in here. I might do that with my current sketchbook, actually. Me and my Pokemon first gen. I did not get far with this. Bulbasaur, basically from memory. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle. Also, comment your favorite Pokemon down below. My favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur. Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, I about said Butterfry, Butterfry, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Raticate, paint samples for a giant cross. Oh yeah, this is actually Sumi ink. I loved it when I had it, but I ran out of it and I'm not ordering anymore because I can't. Acrylic paint, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, these pages are stuck together, like together, forever. So these are not coming apart. All these pages are stuck together. Oops. Ooey, being all like, oh my goodness. Hair Baby. This was from a story we had to read in class. It eats people. It was very interesting. If you can find the Hair Baby book story, read it. It's so weird. I love it though. I am exhausted. Same. Senior capstone is killing me. Senior show. Yeah. Senior show monster. Me. Ugh. I have my cross and one painting left. Help. I was running behind on things, so I was getting a little nervous. I don't know what this is, but okay. This is the door frame somewhere in this was at my grandparents' house, I believe. Yeah, this was at my grandparents' house. And this is my grandma Barbara. She's the one who's still alive. The other one, unfortunately, has passed away. She passed away during 2021. But this is my grandma Barbara. She's alive. She's crazy and she's a spitfire, and I love her. Me testing, using some stuff that I was using. Oh, this is my painting. This is the markers I used for my Jesus painting, I believe. Yeah, I was cleaning them off. Oh, alcohol marker testing. These are all my Arteza markers. Speckle page. More Arteza markers. And all my measurements for my stuff. I had to get frames for them, so. Monica stuff. Green, orange. Oh, yeah. I was measuring stuff for a friend, too. Because she needed me to, because she wasn't able to be there. Love Monica. My brain hurts and I stressed because I need to hang up my art, but I have to get approval from my advisor. My advisor approved me immediately. My advisor was great. I loved her. She's still awesome. I guarantee it. Pearl from memory. Not at all. Dog, the humanoid. I actually like that. Paper made pen testing. Neon crayons. This little dude is adorable and I love him. Oh, there's cats on this next page. I can't, this looks bad. Apollo, not really, just a cat. I drew it based off of Apollo and then it turned into just a random cat because I didn't want to put all of the details because she's a very patterned kitty. Meow, another cat, school S, a orb, and like, not an orb, a sphere, and a duck. I promised my next videos, hopefully when I start recording again, because I am going to be working at summer camp this summer, will actually be interesting. And if y'all would like me to start doing vlogs, please let me know, because hopefully life is going to get a little bit more interesting in the next like couple years. It said the markers don't bleed. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, I had some pens that were like anti-bleed, won't bleed, and they bled through the paper. Spec. Me just pointing at all the specs. Oh, this is Apollo. This is my baby. She's my precious. Meow, this good. I'm just drawing from Life for Today. That's Apollo again. Me attempting to draw Apollo again. She is like my little model, in all honesty. Some windows. This purr is already... Huh? This pen is already skipping. Oh, Apollo. She just jumped on the back of my chair and pulled me down. Hey, baby. Y'all hear her? She's so cute. There she is again. The eclipse happened yesterday. Hello, sun. Hello, moon. It's like Goodnight Moon. I would love to do a series based off of Goodnight Moon. Oh, these are my ladies. My sisters. Hey, baby doll. Hey, Apollo. She's in my, like, beside me right now. This is my moon and sun, my sun and moon sisters. I had like a huge obsession with painting these two characters I randomly came up with one day. And I still love them. And I really need to start drawing them again. I'd love to do a series based off of them. I might do some sketchbook, like, videos of, like, spreads, like sketchbook spreads of drawing them. Because I love them so much. And I mostly will end up sticking to my sketchbooks for art from now on. Except for, like, individual pieces I plan on selling. I've not drawn my sun and moon sisters in years. They don't have faces. That is something that they don't have as faces. Hey, Apollo. Hey, your baby. Hey, baby. Hey, oh, you got in the box? Okay. Also, I have boxes everywhere right now because I'm trying to move. My senior show is finally up. We the Frog. A random face. Another random face. I really like these. I like these markers I had at the time. I use them for taking notes now, though. A face, some more faces. Oh, I was ready to get done with the sketchbook. Anytime I just start drawing random faces, I'm done. I'm ready to get over it. Yep, no random faces. There's a button, I think. What is that? Oh, it's two handles of a broom and a mop I have. Apollo's smelling my feet, y'all. Okay, oh, feet, LOL. Yeah, Apollo is a very... Natsu, that's from one of my pop figurines. I really need to get back into sketchbooking like I used to in high school. No, you do not, because you got burnt out so fast after high school when you no longer had anything to do. A tree and a well. Yeah, a squiggle. We have reached the end of this journey. Goodbye. The end. But that is sketchbook number 42. I got this sketchbook from, what's the name of that store? Michael's. I got this one from Michael's. The other one came from Hobby Lobby. But this is from Michael's. I like their sketchbooks a lot more. Sticker pack, Walmart actually, because I worked there and we found the smiley face stickers that someone hid and we were like, these are ours now. Sticker pack. This is from a camper I had one summer and I had saved the sticker for so long because I didn't know what to do with it because I didn't want to just use it randomly. Sticker pack, sticker pack, sticker pack. The mountains. There's paint on the cover. Random thing my brother gave me. Sticker packs, Buc-ee's, sticker pack, and sticker pack. I am not a robot. I can't say that. It's true or not true. Also, I took science notes in this sketchbook as well. But, just ooey, the one where we graduate, with caramel water, and some random me testing these out right here. Sorry for the chair squeak. January, February, March, April 9th, April, May, June, July, August 9th. This is the one that went with me during summer camp. This past summer, I did not do a lot of drawing at all because I was stressed out a lot this summer. This past summer, not this summer. This summer hasn't happened yet. Hopefully I won't be stressed out this summer because I will freak out if I get stressed out. Not actually. I really won't. I'm more mature now than I was then. I will say that 100%. But this is a self-portrait. I had wrapped a t-shirt around my head and I had like earrings in. I would look absolutely like awesome. Like I looked like, I was so happy. So I had to draw myself and I love how this turned out. My facial features are bigger than they actually are. I cannot help but stylize while drawing. It is I can't help it. It's in my DNA. It's in my DNA. But yeah, also I'm so sorry, but blame it on the coffee. I actually need to go around this sketchbook because these are archival, I guess. But yeah, this is a self-portrait or science notes. A little a little lady getting her hair done. I turned this into a mermaid sculpture. I had bought a lamp and stuff, and I was gonna do this with it. More science notes. Some random, I love earth science, by the way. It's like my favorite subject. Earth and environmental science is so much fun. But random little doodles. More earth science notes. The little lady sculpture. This ended up turning into something, but I recently had to throw it away because it was falling apart. All my earth science notes. A little tornado. I loved writing notes in a book like this. If I ever went back to school, which technically I'm in school now, but I'm writing it in a notebook. But if I were to go back like school, like in-person classes, I would bring a sketchbook and write my notes in a sketchbook, not in a notebook, because it's so much better. Some swatches and a random cat. What's under here? Okay. There's one of these that in here that's like a little weird, but this is a page I taped in here that had some colors on it and some random swatches. More science notes, and I did little doodles in here too because it helps me focus during class when I get a little too stressed. I'll just draw like random notes because images is how I think, like low pressure systems and all that. I love this class. I wish I can go back and take this class again. This is my mother fishing in the canal near our house, and this is her like bait box and her tackle box and her worms that she had in a cup. But this place down by our house is really pretty, but if you go there, you get eaten by mosquitoes. So, yeah. I don't go there often. More notes. Oh yeah, typhoons. Hurricanes are in the Atlantic only. Typhoons are in the West Pacific. And cyclones are in the Indian Ocean. That's where the 3 main storms form. Yeah, this is the page I can't pick this up because it's got a naked lady. But some random drawings, painting that I also put an eyeball in. This is my weird wax things I have. A mermaid. This is from a blanket that I have. This is actually the exact pattern that's on the blanket, which is kind of funny. But it was called Pickle and something. Then this is just some mermaid ideas. I never finished Mermaid or Inktober. I've only finished them once, and it was when I was in high school and had nothing else to do but high school work. And even then, I barely got it done. The Hoo Hoo markers. I would love to do another mermaid. Well, it's already May. I'm not going to start a mermaid challenge now. But I would love to start a drawing challenge for my YouTube account. But I would probably wait until October to do so. And it'll probably be like a week at a time and post a video about it. But yeah. This is the boys' like brush character in a grocery cart as a mermaid. I don't know why, but I thought it was great and I loved it. I don't know what's going on here. I can't really see anything. This is Persephone from Lore Olympus as a mermaid. My graduation mermaids selfie. I don't think I ended up doing that. I did not. Ask Sam about medals for camp. This was me planning for camp stuff because I had to decorate last year. This is the Realms of Color thing for the senior show that was happening for my friends. Yeah. Spine tattoo idea for a cousin. She didn't get it done. YouTube stuff upload every Saturday. This obviously did not happen. This is a random page of Zuko and a random sketch I found on Pinterest that I also added my own little twist to. This is my senior show card, Some Self-Expression. We called the show Some Self-Expression because Seth, Orion, Monica, and Elizabeth self-expression, and our initials all equaled Some. It was funny when I put all of our initials together. I said S-O-M-E, so me, and then one of my friends said, bruh, it's Some, and I was like, oh, Some Self-Expression. But we had all of the things that all of our arts were based off of our identities and our personal things that we believed in or things that we enjoyed. So your beliefs, your identity, and your things you enjoy are part of who you are. So we put self-expression. And this, I had loved doing the senior show with them. But yeah, and we all wore colors that matched our color because Seth wore blue, Ryan wore yellow, Monica wore orange, and I wore green. I think that's how it worked. Then there's just some sketches. I took like sorry. I took 2 different colors, a red and a blue, and just made some random stuff, like random sketches with it. This is gonna be a long video, bro. Some more, this is a friend's character. I could not get it right. Random stuff for camp, trying to get decorations. It's Foxy. That's my main character from my story. Werewolf woman, a fish. Yeah, it's me. I be thinking about stuff. That's a self-portrait. Gosh knows, my hair does not look like that anymore. Like it does, but it doesn't. An eye and a tipped out skull. Some of those weird orb things again, like wiggles with color in them. This is me, or an attempt at me. It does not look like me. My friend Emma. Not proportionally correct though. I tried to draw another one of my friends and it looked rough, so I didn't even try anymore. Some of our rules for camp. I like this page, it's cute. Random stuff. Sorry, no vids. Fire and wind, come and do it again. Open up the gates, let heaven on in. RRR, love that movie. This is the guy from RRR. This is my co-coordinator for the summer, so basically my person who also worked with me. The guy version of me, basically, for my job. And then the random portrait, random whatever, waymaker, miracle worker, me drawing random stuff. More random stuff from camp, and just me drawing random. I love the long neck snake. I can draw, I just haven't for a while. It's literally the last week of camp and I've barely drawn anything. This is my friend Miss Alex, our local goth, and we love her so much. Or local emo, not really goth, but emo, and she is amazing. I love her. I think this was an attempt at a self-portrait. Luffy from memory. I just sound like Fall Guys, guys. 3 color challenge with just 3 markers. I actually like this. This is kind of good. I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Random swatches. Flowers. Random portrait, but she's yellow and I love it. Oh, this is from a palette that I have that I'm still currently using for years now, and I cannot use up. I'm trying to use up all the paint so I can use this for a different set of watercolors. But yeah, I still haven't used all of it. More stuff from that exact same palette because I really need to use these up. Random lady, my stamp, which is broken now, so I need to get a different one. Mushrooms. And yeah, the end. And then this is a random note from a friend. I'm not going to read it. All these are from sticker packs except for this one and that one. I can't remember where I got this from, but I think it was from a friend. This is from a friend. God is a fan of you. He was like, here, take it. And I was like, bet. A lot of people get thrown off when people say God loves you, but God is a fan of you. And then they're like, wait, what does that mean? And then they come and talk. Got this from Mount Mitchell. Got this from the North Carolina Museum. Got this from the Bigfoot Festival. This is also from the Bigfoot Festival. This is a Slider Turtle. Bigfoot Festival and a sticker pack. No, this was from the Bigfoot Festival as well, where people were selling like stickers and stuff. I love Pokemon. I really would need to watch all the Pokemon stuff. I've never watched all of it. But I do know I love Pokemon. I like the designs. Well, now on to sketchbook number 44. This is actually when I made. I made this sketchbook and everything. Bucky's, Florence Flamingos, Camp Grace, sticker pack, and my own sticker that I made. If you're interested in these stickers, I will be opening an Etsy store after the summer. And once I open up that Etsy store, I will start selling these stickers. They're paper stickers, so they're not water safe. So yeah. Starting off with this. Got some charcoal / pastels. Actually, let me check to make sure this angle is good. Fireman and come and do it again. Open up the gates, let heaven on in. This is from the Florence Flamingos game. I drew a little baseball player and a baseball. I love it. It's shiny as well. It's glitter glue. glitter glue. It's actually glitter paste. I just didn't have any glue, so I used that. Some of the emotions from Inside Out. This was the ticket. It's faded so much now. Also, this started falling apart on me. This is a thank you card from working. Olivia Wilson, one of my characters in Sims 4. A possum dressed as a clown and some eyeballs. I love this little dude. This was from Pinterest. I used the reference from Pinterest. Some stuff. This is awesome. I don't know. I wish I could make stuff cool. I still can make stuff cool. It's just I don't do it as often now. Fruit page. I love drawing fruit. Butterflies and flowers. This is, oh yeah, this is watercolor paper, by the way. So I was able to do more. This is a butterfly I found outside. It was already dead. I did not tape a live butterfly in here. Do not worry about it. This is gouache paint with some eyeballs drawn over it. My dad. And some eyes and an ooey and some lips. This is where I had to tape it in the middle because the stuff kept falling out. A frog gentleman. An investigator, Hello Kitty. I don't know what these are. Ooey stamp testing. More stamp testing. Me writing my signature and ooey as a signature, just in case. I took my initials and then made them into frogs. EW, EW, EW. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. Random sketches you can probably barely see. Is this? Oh yeah, random samples, swaps. This is glued in there. This was an idea for a drawing that never happened. Random face with a lot of glittery paint, I guess. Oh yeah, I drew these landscapes that were just made with brown pencils. I actually had a lot of fun with them. This, yep, this is where it started falling out. Yep, but there's that. Did I get in the camera? There we go. That. King of the Pirates. It's it's Luffy. Okay. Nope. And then I want candy, and it was like a clown. I like drawing clowns. This is an ooey cake. Ooey, but I put nope. He stands at the door and knocks. This is based off of a scripture from the Bible. A dog. A cat. A bell pepper. This is really well done. Like, really well done. I love this. But then there's just a fold in the paper. Ooey again, a landscape. And the pages started to fall apart. So this book's definitely over. The end on 9/3/24. But this sketchbook lasted me from, sorry, I keep burping, August 9th to September the 3rd. And now on to sketchbook number 45, from September 3rd to October 14th. This is a lot of different things on one thing, and this is from a Little Pet Shop thing. I do know that, but there's a lot on here. Radiate positivity and you'll light up the world. I like that. And then your kindness will come back to you, blessing your life. Some goals. My prayer card. Idea for a prayer card. Obviously it wasn't going to look like that. A random dude. A cat person. A note from a lady I have been house sitting for. She's also one of the fellow missionaries I'll be working with at Camp Grace. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. More stuff. That's just the random sea monk from One Piece. And a ghastly. Foxy quick sketch. Brother, this looks weird. It does. This looks cool. It's a mushroom house. Random stuff. Quacker. It's a quacker. I do this because my friend, he calls me a cracker all the time, which may be a racial comment. I'm not sure. But yeah, oh, it is. He just calls me cracker because I'm pale. Because I look like a saltine. But yeah, so I kept thinking cracker and then I put quacker. And then attempt at Sandy. Also, I love drawing ducks. They're fun. Spooky times. Let's get some. This was for an idea for a thing I did for Instagram. By the way, I am taking a complete social media break right now from Instagram because I realized that me having an art account on Instagram was probably not the best thing for my art journey. Apollo, stop. Go away. Go away. Go away. But it wasn't the best thing for my art journey, so I stopped using Instagram altogether. It wasn't good for my health, for mental health, and it wasn't good for my art. So I'm not using Instagram anymore. So yeah. Very bad sketches, but it's a sketchbook. Yep. This is for Inktober this past year, and I didn't even officially finish Inktober. I did like 3 days, and that was it. Yeah, 3 days, and that was it. Random sketches. More stuff. Apollo, stop! Found a random note from the summer, so I stuck it in there. I'm going to attempt to catch up with Inktober, but I don't know. I don't like this cheap paper. It feels funny and can't hold anything. I think I'm going to switch. And the end. 10/14/2024. But that was sketchbook number 45. And then finally, my last sketchbook. This will be the last sketchbook video for a long time, probably. Because this is the last sketchbook I literally just finished recently. And I've started a new one. Barely done anything in the new one. But yeah, I started this sketchbook on October 14th. On October 14th and finished it on February 22nd. Just random stickers people had handed me that I didn't want to put on the front. Also, all these are from Myra Blyer. I love her. She's literally my favorite art YouTuber right now. And has been for a very long time. This is the thank you card, the business card from Myra Blyer's. I did a YouTube video, like Myra Blyer, like haul basically. And then I painted this as like a study of her work. Some meme art. Love me some meme art. Meme art. But yeah. More stuff. There's little me. I was like my hair was white when I was a kid, like white blonde. It was crazy. Now it's just blondish brown, mostly brown. Random portrait. Doing some stuff for some, like a collab I was in. Some random swatches. I kind of like them. Ooey, frog, not frog, good grief. I saw green and thought of a frog, and there's also a frog on this page. A cow. My mother chose the colors, and I drew a cow for her. Yeah, a flower, a woman that no one needs to see. And that. Camp Grace logo, but I made trees and mountains in it instead. I think. I don't know. Here's this. I had like drew a bunch of squiggles and then made a scene in the middle of these like flying cat dragons. Another random lady, some faces. Another pose thing that I just didn't finish. One of my friends, I did this in graphite and I love it. So I didn't draw anything on this side because I didn't want to take away from this. Yep, testing old art supplies. I test art supplies in like every single sketchbook I have. I think it's just a way for me to fill pages, in all honesty. These are stuck together and I am not attempting to tear that apart. A note I made, like a little postcard I made. That Christmas flower on it, I can't remember the name of. More swatches. More swatches, more swatches, more swatches. 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 I feel like this is gonna go on forever. Oh, no more swatches. Woo! Oh, my fingers are colorful now. Woo. A cup, some eyes, and a face. This is some stuff a friend of mine was trying to explain to me about a world that he's creating, like through like world building. Some pages that got stuck together that I ripped apart. More pages that got stuck together that I ripped apart. Baby No Money with the watercolors I had left. Some eyes. I love this one specifically. An idea for a friend, but unfortunately I was not able to make this for her. But the ooh is the camera from work. A random landscape and some random sketches. More swatches. Woo! More swatches. Do more. Oh, eyes. Some pages that are stuck together. Some ideas for stuff to sell at my art sale that I only made like 3 things. Yeah. I made the eyeball keychains, I've just not done them yet, or painted them yet. This actually turned into a painting. I don't like it, but it's okay. More sketchies. Sketchies. Are these 2 pages stuck together? Nope. I have never seen a push pin Sharpie, so this is cool. I was subbing and I found one of these and I was like insane, like happy about it. Hatsune Miku appeared in Fortnite, so I drew her. No Draw February is my art block thing. Random sketches. This is when I started kind of getting burned out again. This is my my friend. Love him, he's great. I tried to draw him and he just looks creepy. So, but plus in this photo he looked very much like he was so out of it. But yeah, a random cat. These 2 pages are stuck together. They originally weren't, but after time of them being closed, they were. So I'm not even going to attempt to tear those apart. They're very heavy though, because it's a bunch of the tops. You know when your paint dries on your paint tubes and there's like a circle? I put all those in here and also a whole layer of buttons. So this page is like insanely dense. But yeah, it even warped the page, is like the way the book's shaped. But some random sketchies, random stuff again. I was getting bored with this. You can tell I'm getting bored with the sketchbook. Literally, I just said that. Oh no, Gibby didn't like that. And then I did that. I drew a star. These all came in like a random sticker pack, so there was a lot of Biden stickers in there. You woof good. You woof what? I don't want to finish this. And then I just threw some random doodles in there so I didn't have to finish this sketchbook. I really thought the sketchbook was going to be the sketchbook, but it was not the sketchbook. But yeah, I really like how the front of it looks. I have talked 1,000 miles an hour in this video the entire time. I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, that was my sketchbook tour of books 46, 45, 44, oh no, 44, 43, 42, and 41. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if there was anything strange in there, but yeah. I will talk to you guys later in the next video, whenever that will be, because I have no earthly idea because I'm packing. But yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye.